Good day, everyone, and welcome. I'm Lingli, the training manager of CNK International, and it's a pleasure to meet with you all again today. And today we'll be delving into the final section of the CNKI One-Stop Access Program, focusing on the content of CNKI's China Reference Works Online. In today's presentation, I'll be covering three key aspects of this database, including an overview showcasing the resources and providing guidance on how to use it. So let's start by taking a look at the overview of the database. China Reference Works Online, referred to as Reference Works or CRWO, serves as a globally leading online platform for assessing Chinese reference materials. It combines authority, expertise, precision, and diversity, serving as a quick gateway for scholars to search for classic Chinese data and gain authoritative annotations. Next, I'll provide insight into the sources and contents of CRWO's coverage, classification, and subject systems of resources, industry navigation, and data mining to give everyone a basic understanding of this database. So, the sources included in CRWO are authoritative, with publications adhering to regulatory standards and stable sources of resources. We have long-term partnerships with over 500 Chinese authoritative publishers, such as Shanghai Lexicographical Publishing House, China Press of Traditional Chinese Medicine, China Electric Power Press, China Light Industry Press, Zhonghua Book Company, and Tianjin Guji Press. All reference works have obtained copyrights, and this ensures that users can confidently purchase and use our resources. In terms of content inclusion, as a massive online search platform for China's reference works, CRWO has brought together over 13,000 reference books, containing over 20 million entries and over 3 million images. It covers various types of resources, including Chinese language dictionaries, specialized dictionaries, manuals, illustrated guides, charts, data collections, and more. With advanced online publishing technology and database retrieval systems, we help readers comprehensively understand knowledge across disciplines in China. It serves as an essential channel not only for language learning, but also for overseas scholars researching Chinese issues and understanding Chinese culture. In terms of resource classification, we divided them into three major categories: language and character reference book, sources of information, and retrieval tools. The language and character category includes interpretation, idiomatic phrase, archaic Chinese, modern Chinese, dialect, grammar, lexical, word puzzle, minority language, and more. The sources of information include handbook, manuals, specialized dictionaries, technology and art and cultural and historical atlases, medical diagrams, textbooks, and so on. Information for control and access contain catalog and indexes, such as China's classical bibliography, newly compliant index to Huangdi Neijing, etc. This detailed categorization makes it easier for users to quickly locate the desired resources. Under the rich resource types, our subjects distribution system is also very comprehensive, closely matched with the 10 major series and 168 topics of CRWO core database. At the same time, CRWO reference works online also has extensive industry coverage, such as history and geography, culture and arts, language and literature, health and social work, computer science, and more. We have categorized the resources into 50 industry, expanding its classification dimensions, including agriculture, manufacturing, politics and economics, law, military affairs, medicine and healthcare, transportation, and so on. These industries can all serve as filters to quickly narrow down retrieval results. Compared to other academic resources, one major feature of reference works is the in-depth mining of content. For example, full text digitalization. Through XML structuring, we have fully digitalized the content from print books, combined with an efficient full text search system, breaking through the limitations of traditional reference works in terms of searchability. By thoroughly processing entry data, we not only present the entire documents, but also extract elements like chapters, charts, tables as separate entries, adding titles, keywords, and other search entries, making it highly practical. By structuring and visualization of knowledge, establishing network relationships between entries, characteristic search functions like search by image and by table are also developed, meeting users' needs to retrieve more contents. In terms of reference value of bibliographies, we also provide assistance in evaluating the citation value. For input assistant, users can search entries by radicals, strokes, pinyin, and wildcards. Furthermore, we provide featured value-added services, which are free for all users. Next, let's look together at some popular reference book resources across different subject areas covered by CNKI. Here I have summarized the hot topic areas for CNKI reference works over the past 3 years, including Chinese general history, geography, Chinese language, biographies, Chinese literature, traditional Chinese medicine, modern and contemporary Chinese history, Asian Chinese history, archaeology, and so on. In terms of individual publications, I've listed some popular reference works from the past 3 years. This includes the Dictionary of Chinese Official Systems, the comprehensive study of printing works in Ming Dynasty, Contemporary Chinese Dictionary, the Comprehensive Dictionary of Chinese History, Dictionary of Art and Writing, and more. Later on, I'll select some of these publications as well as other popular individual titles to showcase briefly for you from the perspectives of different subjects. First, let's look at some popular titles for historical research. Here I'm presenting 中国官制大词典, the Dictionary of Chinese Official System, as an example. It consists of 2 volumes with a total of 12,677 entries. It covers official system in China, including things like their origins and structures, tables of official titles, and so on, along with analysis of various dynastic systems. It is intuitive and detailed for easy learning and use. Another notable reference work related to Chinese thematic history is 全民分省分县课书考. This is a work researching the book printing activities in provinces and counties during the Ming Dynasty. It provides detailed information on book publication activities in places like Beijing, Shanghai, Gansu, Ningxia, Zhejiang, and more, including organizations, figures, types and contents of books printed, and so on. Through analysis of this information, we can understand the cultural communication, educational development, and publishing and printing industry conditions in various places during the Ming Dynasty. In addition, it also covers some important figures and works, such as the Guozijian Academy in Beijing, the Jiajing 11th year imperial scholar Shi Ji, etc. The book includes publications associated with these places and historical figures, such as collection of poetry and 精灵事迹 and more. And the next popular reference work I'd like to recommend regarding Chinese history is the Comprehensive Dictionary of Chinese History, 中国历史大词典. It consists of 2 volumes published by Shanghai Lexicographical Publishing House, with a total of 786 entries. This comprehensive dictionary covers significant events, figures, geographical locations, cultures, politics, economics, and more throughout Chinese history. It can provide readers with a comprehensive and systematic reference book for historical knowledge by this information. And what's currently displayed is the Chinese historical lineage table and Chinese historical maps from the supplementary materials in the appendix library. Now, let's move on the reference works related to language and characters. Here, I recommend Contemporary Chinese Dictionary, also published by Shanghai Lexicographical Publishing House. It primarily focuses on modern Chinese vocabulary, incorporating some common Asian Chinese and dialect words. It is one of the essential references for learning Chinese. Let's explore resources related to biographies next. The Biographies of Chinese Science and Technology Experts is published by China Agriculture Press, consisting of 7 volumes in the fields of agriculture. These volumes cover topics such as forestry, crops, plant protection, breeding, soil, and other aspects. Here, we can see the publication details, recommendations for related books and publications, listed of individuals and their photos. Clicking on Entry provides a detailed introduction, research, resume, and publications of the person, facilitating research and reference in related fields. In culture and arts, CNKI Reference Works also offers excellent resources. Here I'm showcasing the Dictionary of Chinese Kunqu Opera. Published by Nanjing University Press, this reference book collects 4,673 entry terms in total, covering topics like the historical origins, Kunqu opera figures, selected musical scores, examples of performances, and so on. In its rich list of materials, we can also find a lot of information, including protection photos, terminology, woodcut illustrations, custom photos, performer information, and more. Here, for example, displayed is the handwritten script by Mao Zedong for the country opera Mudanting. Additionally, we can directly search specific terms within the reference work catalog. Here I've searched Mudanting. We can see related performance portraits, music scores, and so on. These are primary materials for researching dramatic arts, opera arts, and other related fields. Now, let's delve into content related to social and economic aspects. For instance, the Universal Dictionary of Foreign Business in Modern China include 2,486 entries, covering over 2,500 overseas business enterprises from the UK, the United States, Germany, France, and over 20 other countries that operated in China from 1840 to 1949. It encompasses various industries such as commerce, industry, finance, transportation, insurance, publishing, tourism, service, etc. And each entry includes the Chinese and foreign names, operating years, nationality, locations of the headquarters and branches, asset conditions, related firms, partners, and development history. CNKI China Reference Works Online collects many resources related to medicine and healthcare as well. Here, we showcase the Dictionary of Traditional Chinese Medicine, published by People's Medical Publishing House. It serves as a valuable reference work for medical, teaching, and research purpose in traditional Chinese medicine. This dictionary is the first large-scale comprehensive modern TCM dictionary in China and has been widely acclaimed by domestic and international traditional Chinese medicine community since its publication in 1995. Its academic value, scientific value, and practical value have received recognitions from various aspects of traditional Chinese medicine research, teaching, clinical practice, and more. It has made significant contributions to the standardization of terminology in traditional Chinese medicine, becoming an indispensable tool for readers across multiple dimensions of TCM research. Let's now explore how to use CRWO in practice. So, what can CRWO for? You can take a look of this diagram. As mentioned earlier, the reference works online thoroughly fragments and compiles all resources, enabling research for entries, full text, bibliographies, and more. It goes beyond by offering enhanced searches for images, tables, structured knowledge retrieval, and keyword searches based on computational language analysis. This advanced search functionality allows users to explore even the smallest details of knowledge within each reference work. Here, you can see that through various search options and detailed extensions, the platform can retrieve content such as topics, knowledge structures, specific bibliographies, specific data types, and also includes our free special services. We can take a look of the mind map that through diverse search options and detailed extensions, the platform can search for content, including subjects, knowledge structures, and other types of data. And it also includes content from our free value-added service, and I will talk about it later. So, how can we search in the reference works online? The users can directly conduct single search box searches on the product homepage or search under specified conditions, including wildcards, searches in results, specific bibliography searches, in-book searches, and advanced searches. After performing a search, we provide different filter options, such as subjects, publisher, reference books type, industry, bibliography, year updated, and so on. Especially the year updated filter, as references books get updated annually, the year updated filter allows users conveniently select the resources they've purchased. And what can we get through these searches? For individual entries, we can get the source bibliography, directory structure location, for definition text, other recommended related entries, related article recommendations, structured display of definition content, related images, and more. For language and characters reference book entries, we have Chinese characters, Chinese words and expressions, English entry terms, ethnic minority language entry terms, knowledge expansion mind maps, and so on. In source of information entry, we have knowledge expansion for subject keywords. I'll demonstrate examples for these contents shortly. And for specific bibliographies, apart from basic publication information and directory structures, we also provide appendixes, citation analysis, browsing of other publications in the series and in the same discipline, as well as display for entry terms under columns. Next, let me use screenshots examples to visually illustrate the conveniences that the reference works can bring. We can log in at the top right corner of the reference works homepage. Our platform offers a multi-language interface, including English, simplified Chinese, and traditional Chinese. So after login, we can take a look about the search information. We can conduct precise or fuzzy searches using 8 options, as you can see in the screenshot, including the head word, full text, column, bibliography, image, tables, appendix, and keywords. Additionally, we offer an input assistant that allows users to find content using radicals, strokes, or pinyin. We also offer wildcard searches. Wildcard searches provide a flexible way to find specific information within a wide range of results. These are 2 primary wildcard symbols you can use: the question mark and the asterisk. The question mark represents 1 character, and the asterisk represents any number of characters. You can place wildcard in any position within the search term, allowing for more precise matching of results. And you can take a look of the example on the screen right now. And next, we showcase images and table searches. On the left, you can find the results for herbal-related images. The results directly display different images along with the corresponding herbal names. And on the right, you can see the results for table-related tables. And the results list includes the table names, entry names, snapshot, and the book titles. And by clicking any option, you can view the detailed table information. Apart from image and table searches, CRWO also offers column search. The columns of reference books contains a comprehensive knowledge framework compiled by editors. Yet readers often overlook this important information when using them. The column search can help users quickly grasp the knowledge framework of a specific field. For example, how to quickly have a general knowledge of Tang Dynasty. By utilizing column search for Tang Dynasty, the complete section information unfolds, delivering the relevant content. Here we can see that clicking the small plus sign next to the column directory, we can quickly and intuitively view the overall time frame on Tang Dynasty, as well as the rules and regulations, historical events, achievements, and famous people in Tang Dynasty. Besides limited condition searches, the search in result function is another highlight of CRWO. For instance, if we want to find the main treatment effects of tea, and we search tea, but don't know which entries mention its treatment or effects, and going through them one by one is too time consuming. Because as you can see, if I put tea directly and search it, there are almost 200 results in CRWO. So what should we do? Now let's using the search in results function. If we use this function, we can find the answer in just 2 steps. First, I search for T on the homepage, and then search in the results for effects. Now you can see that there are only 15 results, so we can read them through. And for more complex search needs, our reference works online also provides advanced search, involving using multiple search terms, logical operators, time range, and so on to narrow down the search scope and improve results accuracy. This includes entry search, book search, and appendix search. We also provide multi-level subjects navigation to help organize and categorize information, making it easier for users to explore content in different fields. Currently, we're looking at the entry search page. We can limit the feature by head word, full text, book title, publisher, image, tables, date range, and so on to search the entries. And for book searches in advanced search, we provide search options like book title, series name, ISBN, publisher, etc. And the next is the appendix search. The appendix of reference works usually contains information related to the content, but not part of the main entries. It may include supplementary materials, reference data, indexes, and more. They can provide more background information to help users better understand the book's content, offering additional materials. Here, we provide search options like title, full text, book title, author, and subjects for appendix search. And after clicking search, we get a results page similar to what you are seeing now. Here I'll use the results for searching history as an example. Reference Works Online classifies over 10,000 reference books, mining their characteristics in subjects, industries, types, and combined with the book names, publishers, product update year, establishing a precise positioning mode, helping readers quickly find desired knowledge content through different categories. And CRWO employs XML structured mining technology for the first time in the electronic dictionary publishing industry. This technology presents the original content, especially long paragraph, in a clear and structured form. For example, here, for the characters 餐, we can see the original dictionary content passage is very long. But through XML mining, the content becomes intuitively clear, saving a significant amount of time when reading, acquiring knowledge points, and grasping key contents. To provide a more detailed view, let's take another example from Contemporary Chinese Dictionary for the character 车 or 居. In the word knowledge section, it contains Chinese character card, multi-tone analysis, and interpretation of form and meaning. Here is the content of Chinese character card, including basic information for this entry, such as pinyin, strokes, radical, core definition, related words, and so on. Here is the multi-tone analysis section, which includes information about differentiation of the shape, meaning, usage of multiple pronunciations, and so on. And the interpretation of form and meaning section contains details about the character's semantic evaluation, including graphical representations. In terms of knowledge map, we can select different conditions to build a mind map, as you can see on the screen, including archaic Chinese, modern Chinese, translation, dialect, differentiation, grammar, etc. In Chinese dictionaries and in translation dictionaries, there are Chinese to English, English to Chinese, and minority languages. And also there are Jingpo languages, Wa language, White language, Miao language, and other languages in ethnic minority language dictionaries. Here, I have selected all conditions, and clicking any of them, we can get corresponding results. For example, I choose archaic Chinese here. So we can see through the XML structured demonstration, it can accurately extract meanings from long passages for text, making it very clear and understandable. And there are also comprehensive displays of Chinese and English, English and Chinese, and more, greatly expanding the entry content. In practice, this means that a content expansion of the entry in language and character reference books. You only pay for one entry, which is same to purchasing the same entry in all knowledge expansions. And in CRWO, the maximum knowledge expansion is one entry for 117 entries. And for resources of information entry, CRWO utilizes advanced computer language analysis technology to index academic keywords for all entries. This not only enables keyword searches, but also establishes subject knowledge expansion within the main text. Here I choose 高血压, hypertension as an example. You can see it is presented in an XML format, making its definitions more intuitive and clear and easy to read. And now we're saying is the knowledge extensions for keywords related to hypertension, including the primary and secondary hypertension. So CNKI uses keyword analysis to select the top 3 keywords for this entry and expand knowledge across all resources of the CNKI core database, providing users with effective directional and extensive guidance for research and writing. And the maximum knowledge expansion is 1 entry for 90 directions. If you're scrolling further down in the entry detail page, you will find the display of related images, including the basic information about the pictures, the titles, and sources. In addition to entries, another search result is bibliography information. What's shown here is the book details page. Here we can find basic information such as publication details, completion and auxiliary information, catalog structure, entries and snapshots from the first section, and other basic information. We can also find series, similar reference books, and references/cited in the top right corner. Here is the display and recommendations of the similar reference works. And moreover, citation rate is an important indicator to measure recognitions of literature and books. The new edition of Reference Works Online has created citation analysis networks for most of the reference books, providing important references for selective reading and writing citations, helping users find authoritative quality books. Now, let's introduce some of our free featured services. CRWO selected over 1,000 books on translation, idioms, and historical allusions, riddles, and proverbs for in-depth fragmentation and processing. Through extensive mining of knowledge content, different themed services were developed. Word translation, riddles, and proverbs. These features are open free to all users. Currently displayed is the word translation, opening over 100,000 translation data entries, providing usage explanations, vocabulary collections, and other knowledge services for word translations and results. It is a handy helper for professional terminology translation between Chinese and English. The second free value-added service is we mined over 400,000 entries in idioms and historical allusions, enabling idioms associations and expansions. And if you click the small icons to the right of the idioms, it will show the relevant explanations of that. And the third value-added service is riddle. We mined over 80,000 riddle entries, making their riddle questions or answers attributes, enabling search riddles questions to view the answer and sources. And the fourth special service is proverbs. We mined over 10,000 proverbs and sayings and categorized them by theme and phonetic order, helping readers in quickly finding and searching. This series of free value-added services can increase users' interactivity and learning interests, providing more abundant learning resources and interesting ways to understand Chinese culture and knowledge. So that brings us to the end of my presentation today. I hope you all find it informative, and thank you all. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a message on the question box now. And if you want to contact us, here is the service email. Also, the video replay will be uploaded into CNKS YouTube channel, and we welcome you to follow CNKS Facebook account for more information and updates. Thank you.